from the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Round Rock, Texas, a special night of poker night at the Lodge. My name is Slick Rick, along with my partner each and every show, Mikey the Skull Reisman, fresh off a plane. I'm fresh off a radio show, and we've got the final table, Mikey, of the Best Bag Tournament in Millionaire Mayhem.
Yeah, big night here at the Lodge, kicking off a great first week of Millionaire Mayhem, and we are now in the middle with the Best Bag Tournament. These players have been playing for 2 to 3 days, some in multiple flights. Our bag bonus winner is in the 7th seat, Zach Istakos will be his name tonight. We take a look at the payouts. Up top is 38.6. So big money up top, and our first player, Al, will receive 32.34. And it is some of the Lodge's most finest tournament players here. Bill Cox has his face on the wall numerous times.
5 times.
As does Cameron, as does Nasty Nate.
8 in the 4th seat. So we've got a lot of Lodge regulars. Sean, Nate, Janice, Cam, Zach, a lot of Lodge regulars. So it's good to see, and a couple out-of-towners. And we'll talk a lot about it tonight. We're about ready to go.
We're also going to welcome Ruth Hall in the booth here shortly in a matter of minutes. She's going to join us for about 20 to 30 minutes, talk a little bit about the tournament, the WPA. Of course, she's very friendly with Janice. So Ruth will be in the booth here shortly for a couple of moments.
So we are underway. And here's the first hand. Cameron looks down at Queen 10 offsuit, and he's getting instructed on how to Bill Cox looks down at Queen 10. Bill Cox, a very aggressive player, retired and he says all of his free time he likes to be here at the Lodge. And we're going to have Ruth Hall put on her headset. And Ruth, welcome to the booth. I know you can stay with us for about 15, 20 minutes, and welcome.
Howdy, guys. Did you miss me?
Absolutely.
We did. Welcome back. We haven't been doing many tournaments, and we haven't had a women's stream in a while, but you are welcome whenever you want, Ruth.
Well, I had to come here and rail Janice with her WPA hat on.
Janice in seat 5, the last woman standing.
Yes, she is.
In this tournament. Let me tell you, Ruth, about this Millionaire Mayhem. The first event, Poker Atlas, we guaranteed $500K. Guess what? We hit $990K. The Big O tournament, we guaranteed $15K. What did we do? We hit $35,000. The Best Bag today, we guaranteed $150. We hit $192. And the free roll last night, which I finished an impressive 48th, we guaranteed $25,000. We got $49,000.
An impressive 48th.
Yes, out of 313.
Is that impressive?
Wow.
It is for me.
What did I finish in this tournament, not even being in here, Rick?
You play better, and we'll tell more about that. Your bag plays better than you do. Sean in seat 2 from the Austin area with King 3 of Diamonds, $60K to call, sitting with about $545K.
Razor Pup in the 2.
So what do you anticipate for the main event? I'm going to be playing in that tomorrow.
I mean, we're guaranteeing $1.25 million. I would not be surprised $2.5 million to $3 million.
Wow.
That's my guess. I mean, all the others are nearly double, so.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not $3 million?
So Logan and Nate have a little history.
Yeah, they've been grinding, familiar with each other. One lives in Houston, I believe, and also maybe he's from Lake Charles originally in the 3 seat. But Logan and Nate have been traveling around the state for many tournaments, whether it be in Dallas, Houston. They've battled and tangoed a few times this year.
Cameron looks at his King 7. Yeah, Nate's largest cash in seat 4, $248,000 in Choctaw. He is a tournament crusher.
Yes, well, perhaps known as the best tournament player in the Austin area. Whenever he's at your table, he must be respected and feared, and he's earned that, and he uses that to his advantage. He knows he's good. He knows people knows that he's dangerous, and he's not afraid to go after any of the other 8 opponents at the table.
Possibly, Ruth, possibly the best husband and wife tournament tag team there is. because his
Probably.
wife is incredible. I think I knocked her out, though, last night.
I know Nate well from the WSOP circuit. We've been at the same table, so.
So, Ruth, you have been in many tournaments, and it looks like we've got something swinging. A little camera is swinging. Maybe it's because of all the action here in the lodge.
Oh, I thought that was just me.
Yeah, no, it's a little seasick. There you see Bill Cox, Longhorn fan. All right, so you've been at many final tables. Your thoughts coming into a final table, what are your thoughts? You're in position, you want to get acclimated with the table. What are your thoughts?
It depends on your chip stack. So you want to get a feel for the chip stacks, who's the chip leader, who's short. Definitely ICM factors here. I think it's 38,000 on top.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yep.
So for me, I like to sit back and let the shorter stacks go out and then start playing when it gets about six-handed. So here's a short stack shoving right here.
Well, here's our first all-in of the night on the final table.
He's got 545K, so it should be an easy call for someone who wakes up here.
Pocket nines, the Gretzky for Logan, and he's
Yeah.
got 3.8 million.
He's the big stack, definitely going in. Couldn't even thought about raising, but he just makes the call.
Logan, Razor Pup is going to be fighting for his tournament life here. And Zach, who won, as Mike mentioned earlier, the best bag tournament gave a $5,000 kiss to the person who totaled the best bags, the largest bag total, and Zach was
Accumulation,
over
yeah.
$1 million.
He played all three flights, bagged each flight, and he's already in the money there with about over 5,000.
Last night he wasn't going to enter the final flight. If he didn't, he would not have made it because the next person had 900 and something thousand.
Might have been Bill Cox.
Yeah, it was close.
Did you see seat 7 there, just folded pocket 8s? Didn't want to get in the mix.
So there we go. Nines versus ace 4, 65-35 for Logan. Logan is out of Iota, Louisiana. Largest cash, $70K for seat 3. And he loves playing tournaments, found out about the lodge and said, best tournament going right now, I'm going. Deuce 3, 10, couple of diamonds. Both players with a diamond.
He's got a wheel draw happening there.
Looking for a 5 or an ace for Razor Pup or his day is over. Does not come, and Razor Pup is eliminated in 9th place.
Next
And
couple days of poker there, he'll be going home with a decent cash. Probably be a little disappointed, but came into the final table as the short stack. Had to get it in there with his ace high, and just bad luck running into the Gretzkys from Logan.
32-34. So all the short stacks at the table breathed a sigh of relief as they ladder up an extra pace cycle.
And how much was the entry for this?
360.
360.
Not a bad payday.
Yeah, the tournaments have been insane. I think right now we have over 20 cash tables going. We've got 3 tournaments going on right now. We've got the Art of Poker, we've got the final table, and then we've got the nightly turn, the satellite. It's crazy.
Yeah, the lodge is happening in the Rick's room, the front half of the room, plenty of cash games going. And the back, as Rick mentioned, we have 3 tournaments going. Of course, featured here under the lights, table 11 with this best bag, FT. All good, Rick?
We need to drop the H off of Zach's name. He does not want the H for Zach. So, at some point, we'll let
Let me text the wizard.
the wizard know.
So I have to tell you, the cash tables were juicy during the Poker Atlas event. Man, I got on the 1-2 and made
Gotcha.
almost $1,300 on a 1-2.
And Bill Cox will drag another one. Bill is in the way he describes himself, he's a retired Longhorn fan, farm boy. He's played for about 10 years. He's
You got it?
the only person in the lodge, I believe, with 5 pictures on the wall. He's won 1 Art of Poker, 2 showdowns, and 2 big ones. All of those qualify for a picture on the wall. So Bill Cox he had about a 3-month period where I think he won 3 of those 5. He was the hottest thing going here at the lodge for a while. There you see your chip counts.
Jan-
Logan. Yep.
Janice is going to be looking for a double up here. She's just way too short with 12 big blinds. What I try to do on the strategy is stay above 20 big blinds if you can in these tournaments, especially the deep stacks, because once you're under 20, you become a target.
Ruth Hall joining Skull Mike Slick Rick. And we appreciate y'all joining in. 346 in the live chat for this final table action. And, oh, so excited. Tomorrow it all starts. The main event. 2 flights tomorrow, 2 flights Friday, 2 flights Saturday. Guaranteeing $1.25 million. Will it be yours? I know, Ruth, you're going to.
Yeah, I'm bringing 3 bullets.
Here's an all-in. And he's going to win it. Hammer, as he's called. We know him as Howard. Hammer's birthday is in about 2 hours.
Ooh.
74 years old. He is a lodge regular. He plays about 4 tournaments a week. And he just really got into competitive poker a few years ago. He played out at Sun City, which is a retirement community, and just for fun, and then started playing tournaments. And look where he is now, Ruth.
He's so sweet. I played with him before. Howard's a sweetheart. Happy birthday, Howard.
Yes, 74 years young. What a birthday present that would be, Skull. That'd be a nice sandwich.
Would be a nice sandwich. Plenty of sandwiched. We'll see what he does here. He's up against a very talented table. But he's not scared. He has the experience, so he's got just as good a chance as anybody else.
On to the next hand is Bill. Accumulates chips. You know, that's another thing, Ruth, as the blinds get bigger and bigger, you got to win a few to cover your blinds, because every orbit, it's quite a large sum of money that you're putting in.
Yeah, blinds are getting large.
Down to 8. Ruth, what flight are you playing in the main event?
I'm going to be playing the next 3 days noon flights if needed.
Awesome. Love that. Hopefully just one is needed, but you never know.
I've been taking a little hiatus just to have some extra rest.
Good. We're all cheering for you.
Thank you. There's Sean in seat 1. He's one of the lower stacks, so
And
that's a
he's gonna
ship.
push. Logan with K9. Wolf gets out of the way. And Sean is going to win it. Sean is a lodge regular. He's been playing. I've known Sean for about 25 years. We've been playing around the Austin poker scene, and we were talking about that earlier today. Private game scene before all these clubs started. It's good that it's gotten out of the private games, in my opinion. I know there's a lot of different opinions. In my opinion, these poker rooms have changed Austin poker for the better, much better.
I don't have to fly to Vegas to get a good game.
Are you kidding? Yeah, absolutely. One guy told me yesterday, seriously, what do I need to go to Vegas for right now? If there's $1 million tournament in my backyard, I can sleep in my own bed.
5 minutes from my house.
I can buy prime rib from HEB, make it, if I want to eat prime rib.
Mm-hmm. Sounds pretty good right about now.
Yeah, it does.
Where's Mixon at?
Yeah. Mixon, who bagged, I think he was 3rd in total.
Yeah, he came into the tournament with a big stack, had a good run, exited in brutal fashion, and then entered the art of poker. So he was able to play both tournaments today.
There's Ace King in seat 1. He's one of the shorter stacks, so that's a
Likely be a shove
definite
here.
on the button here.
All in.
He is pushing it. Largest cash ever for Zach, about 7,000. And he's going to win another.
Sean takes that one down from the 1.
So he could even be shoving light there because it's an unopened pot to the button. And
Yes.
he's got fold equity with 1.1 million.
There's the lodge cam. Those are all cash tables, guys. Probably about 25 of them.
What day of the week is it? Because I honestly don't know.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. It's
Pretty solid for a Wednesday.
Wednesday hump day. My Sox were pounding the Mets earlier. I don't know what the final score
They
is.
were up by a lot. Yankees in a little bit of trouble.
Well, Yankees and Sox at Fenway for 3. Sox win 1. It's over for the Yankees, I think. At least not over, but they'd have to worry about Toronto now and not Boston. But enough about baseball. Sean with Ace-7 offsuit.
My birthday hand, January 7th.
What about July 1st?
No. The other way around. He's thinking what to do. Short stacks in the big blind.
I would have thought about jamming there again.
Let's go.
Would not have worked.
Whoopsie.
He raises to
Yeah.
155.
It's a limper. I'm just going to be honest with you. My birthday hand is a limper or not even play it. It's really nice to have it in a blind.
Looks like a raise here. The red chips are 100,000. He raises to 510. I believe the orange chips are 5,000.
Yes.
Red chips are 100,000 and the blue chips
25.
So for Sean to continue, he's actually committing his stack, so he can't get in there.
Yeah, he's got to go. Like I said, I would have thought about shoving there and
Been in trouble.
would have been up against it. So Sean's still in the tournament there, but makes a good full dominated to Logan's big slick.
There you see the chip counts. Logan up top, Nate right behind him, Bill Cox, Zach and Cameron, Sean, Hammer, and Janice. Janice the short stack down to 7 big blinds, Ruth.
Code red.
Code red.
Hammer's at 12 big blinds. Sean at 14 big blinds. All three of them need to be looking for a double.
Hello, everyone. 352 in the live chat. We're not going to do overtime tonight for obvious reasons. It's a tournament. When it's over, that's when the stream will end.
There's Nate with his button raises.
But we do ask
An open
that you
pot.
like it.
Yep, Nate has the power of the big stack and apply pressure to Janice. Cameron has one of those middling stacks where you're just kind of waiting out the lower stacks to get out. But he's going to defend with his ace high, it looks like. Makes the call, will not be pushed around
It's worth a look.
from Nate.
Cam has won 2 Art of Poker, so he's got experience in big tournaments.
Yeah, he actually got first in a tournament that I was in for the Art of Poker. I think I got third in that tournament. He was running hot.
One of the greatest guys. A couple days ago, I said, I want 10% of you. Jokingly. Wish I would have done it.
Nate outflops him here, bottom pair, and he will c-bet. Interesting to see here if Cameron will follow with the wheel draw and the ace of clubs, 175. I think he needs to peel and see one more card here.
It was about 10%
Raising would
of
be
his stack.
raising would be a little aggressive. Flatting I am okay with, and he just makes the call.
Go to the turn. 9 of spades. No help for Cameron.
I think Nate's going to fire again here on the turn. Might Nate go somewhere along the lines of half pot, maybe 425. Goes for a little larger, it looks like. Might be 480, 485, and that gets it through.
Nate,
The power of the button.
the button. How important is the button, Ruth, in a tournament?
The
In
button-
anything.
The button and a big
yeah.
stack.
I think I mentioned earlier that he loves his button. So, unopened pot, don't we all?
Slick Rick, Skull Mike, Ruthless, the great one, Ruth Hall. So glad that you're able to join us. I know you're going to be here for a few minutes. You got to get your rest.
I do. I've promised that I would sleep well tonight, so I'm not tired tomorrow. Bill Cox with ace king under the gun. It's a pretty hand. You don't want to get married to it. It'll divorce you real quickly.
Mike and I joke about this constantly.
I'll take ace king any day of the week,
I lost with it last night.
especially at the final table.
But with his stack size, he can open it under the gun. Get some folds here.
Nate folds. Over to Janice. Here we go.
Oh, there it is. She found something. There we go. Ace 10. She likes it.
All
Suited.
in for 540, and Bill Cox is going nowhere, and Cameron might even come along with king queen suited. 500K.
I don't think Cameron can make this call. Bill Cox in early position needs to be respected that open.
Yeah.
Janice with a snap shove, so king queen kind of shrivels up with all this action in front of you, though it looks very, very pretty. Cameron's going to have to send this into the muck for 540K.
Fold the rookie hand. It looks real pretty, but it loses a lot.
Yeah,
King queen goes into the muck.
Still salty
with that
about
action.
it from the other day.
40% of a royal flush.
Ooh, pocket
Zach with eights.
He's asking for a count.
He's in the big blind, so he's getting a discount, but this is a tough spot for him as well.
Bill Cox covers him, so he's got to be cognizant of that.
And Bill can reopen the action.
Yeah, this has to go into the muck as well for those exact reasons.
Yep. It is not a dead race.
You want to play it, you want to set line, but it doesn't really flop well in a number of scenarios, and of course Bill can open the action. So if Zach wants to play this hand, he might have to reopen it, re-raise to try and isolate, but Bill would be going nowhere. Not good enough, and the eights have to go to the muck.
Yeah, we will be doing a couple more tournament streams during Millionaire Mayhem. Of course, the main event final table, and I think one feature table for the main event. But we've done this is our second final table already this week. Here we go. Janice, fighting for her tournament life, needs a 10 ball. 3, 4, 6, couple of hearts. All right, dead to 1 10 of clubs. Doesn't come, and Janice is eliminated in 8th place. Great tournament for Janice. I believe somebody said she had 3 chips at one point.
Yeah, when they were down to 14 players, she had 15,000 chips.
I mean,
someone told me today too that she folded kings pre-flop and the opponent had aces, and then one of the following hands after that she folded queens pre-flop and the opponent had kings.
That was last night.
Wow.
So she was making some next world laydowns last night.
she'll be going home with a big sandwich, $4,195 that she can use for a couple of buy-ins.
Yes.
For the main event.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations, Janice.
I know she's a good friend of yours. You're in a couple of organizations with her.
Yes.
The Hotties in Austin.
Right. Our ladies league, our local ladies league that sends ladies to the WSOP.
And then, of course, the WPA. It's just ladies supporting ladies.
Women's Poker Association, free to join. Hey, ladies. Boy, I missed you guys.
The Ruth Hall theme song. Looks like Sean is going to go all in for $1.2 million with the 8s. Cameron ace 7 is going to fold it over to Zach. We'll say so long to his king 8. Bill Cox can get out of the way. So down to 7, folks.
Yeah, seat 1 and seat 9 are in shove mode, so we'll be seeing them shove a lot.
Down to 7 players already. This beautiful night. The fall was in the air this morning.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
So beautiful.
I went out back. Terry Hatcher gave me a call. Shout out to Terry Hatcher.
Yes.
I decided to take the call outside. Oh, it was so beautiful.
Isn't it great?
I'm like, what happened to that heat? I'm very happy that it's beautiful out.
I wasn't
The
here.
fall is here.
Wouldn't know. Jealous that I was not here. Brutal run out for me today.
Congratulations to Janice going out in 7th place of the Best Bag Tournament. $4,100 goes her way.
Yeah, she's a really good mixed game player, if you didn't already say that.
No, I didn't. Loves Big O. Loves
Love-
Badasi.
Oh, yeah. And when we play our little cash games, she likes Oma Draw. It's
Oh,
Omaha and 5-card draw combined.
Drama Hall?
Very similar, yeah.
Oh, it's different. Okay.
Very similar.
All right.
DM ... Bruno, if I ship the Art of Poker, sandwiches on me.
You know they like hoodies.
That's what I'm
And
talking
Cameron's going to take this down. Belton Mike says, good weather for cruising in the Honda Pilot. Absolutely, with the sunroof open.
Sunroof. They don't have sunroofs with the Honda Pilot. Come on now.
Do too. Do too.
Do not.
I have a sunroof.
Nah.
William Lottie, thanks all. Was hoping for better than 15th, maybe this weekend. Good to see you, Lottie, at the lodge.
Are either of you playing in the main event?
Mike is.
Mike is.
I don't know, actually. I might have a commitment on Monday. And I don't want to enter a tournament again and have a big bag and then not be able to defend it. So I need to double check my schedule tomorrow before I make a final decision.
But you made no errors whatsoever while that bag was
I
blinding
played
out.
flawless today. Didn't make any mistakes. Didn't get, in any tough spots. Just folded every hand and finished 37.
And the table didn't hear any smack talk.
Nope,
It
zero.
was just a very enjoyable day.
Uh-huh.
432 of you are in the live chat. We ask that you give us a like if you can. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. It helps our channel. We're 16,300 plus. Trying to get to 20,000 by Thanksgiving. Can we do it? I don't know. We need your help. We'll tell you a lot more about, I posted something on Instagram today about the November 6th party. Check it out at Slick Rick Lodge on the gram, at Slick Rick Lodge on the Instagram. We're ready to go for another hand, and Nate is reaching for raisin chips.
Could have sworn Nate didn't even see his cards there, but
Raises to two and a quarter.
must have missed him take a peek.
Over to Cameron with 10-9. Bill Cox looks like the most relaxed man in the world. Retired, having fun, living the dream. Howard, don't know what Howard has. The camera, we haven't read his cards unless it is, because it's still showing Bill Cox and he folded. So
Too bad we didn't see that hand.
there we go.
There it
Hammer
is.
was King Jack. I don't know why he's using Hammer. That's a dealer here at the lodge, but maybe that's his nickname,
I
Howard.
think that's his last name.
Howard Hammer?
Howard Hammer?
I think so. I think that's what he told me.
Could be.
Pretty sure.
If I had a hammer.
Logan with 10s. This could be the first interaction here between Logan and Nate,
Yeah, that's a get in there. See what happens.
especially from the big blind. A disguised pair of 10s, too. If 10 falls, there could be some trouble.
Here comes the flop. King Jack Deuce, Rainbow, Skittles.
Howard
Yeah.
wishes he was in there now.
Yeah. Logan, as you see, only the 10 of diamonds can help him unless he gets running straight cards.
Maybe we pause the action here for a second.
I owe.
It looks like Cameron's in the hand. He had a 10-9 of hearts, and we thought he folded, but he's actually in the hand. So now we have the tracker back up and running. Logan checks his 10 action on Nate, still in the lead with his pair of jacks, but a scary board in a three-way, but Nate says nobody has any of that. And he's correct that nobody has a piece. His jacks in the lead, 425. Going to be enough to take it down.
Easy
There
game.
you go. It is easy if aggression pays. Jimmy B says, "Hey Skull, you should get Rick to give you a ride in the Pilot." He rode in the Pilot all the way to San Antonio and back and enjoyed it the whole time. Ted Gomez says, "How many sandwiches does Rick owe Skull?" One now, because I owed two, and there's your chip count. Nate and Logan head to head. Bill Cox right behind. Short stack right now in the 9 seat.
You owed
The
two,
birthday boy.
but what happened?
I gave you a hook to put your headset on, and I'm not charging you for it. So there's the sandwich. It was more than a sandwich, by the way. You want to pay for the hook, and I'll get you another sandwich? That's fine too.
No, we'll call it one sandwich.
All right.
Deal.
See how I have to deal.
Deal. That's a good deal. I'll take that deal. Thank you.
All right. We'll get you a sandwich on Saturday.
Should I fix you some sandwiches?
On Saturday.
And Nate is going to win another. And those two players who we thought were a little adversarial are joking it up. Everybody's having fun at the lodge. Ruth, your impressions on the lodge?
I love the lodge. It's nice, it's big, it's roomy, it's bright, and the seats are very comfy, which is very important. Of course, the tournaments are great. Cash action is fun. As far as this table goes, for the final table, I think experience is showing. Nate's got the experience. At the end, it does come down to who gets lucky. Bill has no fear. Looks like Logan's got some experience. We'll see what happens.
All great players at this point. All great players in the whole tournament.
Big slick under the gun for Zach. He's going to open it up to 170. And queens for Bill Cox, who just flats. A sneaky flat here. This pot could have been, oh, no, he 3 bets to 4. I thought, my bad. Thought those were oranges. I'm colorblind, it seems. 3 betting to 400.
Oh, Logan.
And jacks for Logan. So this is the hand of the night so far.
Woohoo!
On the button, too. And in the big stack here. How will this... What will he do here? Can go any number of ways. And he's going to lay it down.
Good lay down.
Gets out of the way, giving Bill some respect. Wow. Very good lay down. I might have had to see a flop there, but all these chips so important for the ICM implications that Logan does not want to give away any chips that he doesn't need to.
And he also has a raise and a re-raise in front of him, so he's pretty dominated probably in his mind.
Under the gun and +1 too, so giving them credit for a hand better than jacks, and that's indeed what they have here. Queens, and then you're flipping with ace king, and now the action back on Zach. 230 to call. He might be thinking of re-raising, eyeing up Bill's stack. Just makes the flat, going to see 3 cards, so we're going to see a flop with about $1 million in the middle. A very important pot for these two gentlemen.
Here comes the flop.
There's
King 8-5, couple of spades.
There's the cowboy that Zach needed.
Zach taking his time. I believe he has not checked yet. Action is on him. I wouldn't mind a check to Bill. He's going to lead for 350.
Hard for Bill here, but he's going to come along.
Going to see what this man does on the turn. Makes the call, and imagine here that Zach's going to shove this turn on any card.
5 of diamonds. Very good card for Zach.
Might go for some value. Perhaps now, not a bad card. Try and keep worser hands in like queens. But I don't mind just shutting it down and ripping it here. But let's see. Maybe he goes for a sneaky 450 here, something like that, where it might leave him a little extra to fold perhaps and put that in Bill's mind.
Glancing at Bill, looking at all things.
All
There it
in.
is.
All in.
Ship it on the turn. That'll shut it down.
Yes.
So what's happening the rest of the week? We're going to have a Saturday stream. We have Mariano and Rampage coming to town along with DQ in a huge game on Saturday. That'll be a cash stream. Then we'll have streams on Sunday and Monday, I believe, both tournament streams. The final table of the main event will be Monday. So we'll be Saturday, Sunday, Monday once again. 3 more streams for the rest of Millionaire Mayhem. And then we'll wave goodbye to Millionaire Mayhem. But I guarantee you, the way this has gone with every tournament exceeding the guarantee so far, and way exceeding, we're going to do this a lot more. And once the dust settles, we'll get something in place, and we'll see. We'll announce something real soon of the next tournament series. Visit us here at the Lodge. We're located in Round Rock, Texas, exit 251, 535. And here's Nate with Queen 9 offsuit. Mike likes this hand.
I do. On the button, no opens. He's going to say this is good enough for a raise. He's taking it down.
So the main event starts tomorrow, noon and 6, Friday noon and 6, Saturday noon and 6. It is an $1,125 buy-in, 40-minute levels. You get 60,000 in chips, 40-minute levels. A lot to play.
Starts at 12 tomorrow, you said?
Starts at
Yes.
12, so I better go get my beauty rest.
Pro tip, if you get to Austin, come on by the Lodge when it's not 12 o'clock in the afternoon and register for the tournament. You can do that right now. You could register for tomorrow's tournament right now. Get it out of the way and no line, even though the lines have not been that bad.
I haven't seen much of a line at all.
Yeah. Kudos, that's a shout out to all the people. Here comes an all-in moment for Hammer with Big Slick offsuit, the birthday boy. Over to Nate.
Not going to get called from Queen 10 or Jack 3.
Zach will fold, and
Six,
so
six
does
down. So you said
Bill?
you're going to get some rest there?
I am. I'm out. Wanted to thank you for having me in.
Of course, Ruth.
Ruth. Always a pleasure. Go get some rest and take it down.
Okay.
You seem like you're in a good mindset, Ruth.
I am. Positivity.
The great one, Ruth Hall, Ruthless, whatever you want to call her, just don't call her late for dinner. The great Ruth Hall. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. See you next time.
All right.
Hopefully at the final table.
Absolutely. And Ruth was sitting tonight in DQ's chair. DQ left it here because he's going to be back on Saturday. Was here on Monday night in our Poker Face Ash game. And got to sit in DQ's chair.
Thanks, Ruth.
Thank you, Ruth. Sean wakes up with pocket nines. Sharon Barth says, run good, ruthless. Everybody loves Ruth. Great player, too. Here's an all-in moment for Sean.
Oh, God, into Logan's aces. So the
Oh.
wrong time here for Sean. Our local from the Austin area is going to need to get very, very lucky, as Logan doing a little bit of Hollywood here with the aces.
Which means he's probably just going to call if he's Hollywooding, right?
Yeah, I think he's just setting the trap.
Setting the track. Calls the 1.2. Wants somebody else to call. Zach will fold, Bill will fold, and Hammer will fold. So it's nines versus aces. And Sean says, I might be out of luck here.
Logan's smiling a little bit, feeling good, thinks his hand's locked up, but
You never know.
my boy Sean still with about 20% equity can spiking 9. He's going to need his one time right now if he wants to remain in this tournament. Not standing up yet, not putting on the backpack. Perhaps a little bit still believes. 10-10-5, not a 9.
2 outs, 9 of diamonds, 9 of clubs. That's not one of them. Looking
Card,
for a
one
9
card
ball.
only.
Doesn't come. So Sean, a Lodge regular, a great guy, is eliminated in 6th place. I'm sorry, in 7th place. He will get $5,507. 6 remaining, folks. 6 remaining, $38,607 on top. Looks like Jen is going to come into the box. The next dealer. So many dealers in this place. That's one of the great things, Mike, is that the cash games and the tournament games, there's no lack of dealers. So when another table needs to be opened, bam, a dealer goes there.
Yeah, I haven't been waiting for anything, so
No, wait.
if you bust out of the tournament and you still want to get in a couple hours of cash, You just transfer a table, buy some chips, and you're off and running. So
Last night in the free roll, every table in the house, all 60 tables, were in use. Incredible on
yeah,
a
you
Tuesday
send me
night.
that video.
Yep.
Curious to see what the turnout tomorrow will be for the Flight A.
Mark,
A1A.
the buy-in was 360. And I'll answer regardless of the fact that you did in caps. I think people had answered that, 360. And the guarantee was 150, and the prize pool got to 192. The guarantee in the first event, the 500K, and here we go, an all-in moment for Hammer. We'll watch this, and I'll tell you about the rest of the tournaments after this. Nate with King Jack. Hammer with King Jack, suited though.
Yeah, King Jack, a hand you much rather be shoving with than calling off. Nate has a bunch of chips though, so for a chance to eliminate a player, ladder up for all, he's considering it. Already raised under the gun to only 640 to call, and he makes the call. So we're likely heading towards a chop here. Cards on their back.
Yeah, you can get a virtual walkthrough on thelodgepokerclub.com. Here's the flop. King Jack versus King Jack.
Chop it up.
Chop, chop.
Oh, yeah, we still got running diamonds. Chop it up.
Yeah, you can go on to thelodgepokerclub.com. On the homepage is the walkthrough with Skull Mike, myself, and Joe Strazera, otherwise known as the Grand Poobah. And I will do a joke later on, but it's not Mike who does the jokes, Michael O'Shea.
Don't get salty about it.
I will do the joke later on.
Rick's so sensitive.
Maybe when there's a break, if we do get a break.
Sensitive and soft. Look at that trophy in the background.
Beautiful trophy right over Bill Cox's
Skull.
right shoulder.
Dome. Not as big as the trophy from the other night, but still just as pretty.
I think it's prettier. You can put that on your desk. The other trophy you can't even put in your garage. It's too tall. But good on Poker Atlas.
Seven remain. Got a feeling we're going to have to buckle our seatbelts, folks, because some of these players are grinders and not going to give up an inch, so we might be in it for the long haul this evening.
Trip Queens on the board.
I think there was an ace there on the river. Okay, so Logan has
Boat.
this one locked.
Got a boat. Nate will fold. No, there will not be a stream tomorrow. The next stream will be Saturday evening, 8 p.m. Central, and we'll have a cash game that night. Be Rampage and Mariano come back to town along with DQ and special invited guests. I believe SETI, the Poker Traveler, is playing.
Bart Hansen's in the mix.
Bart Hansen.
Scotland, fresh off of his
Ooh,
60K win.
I wonder if he's going to bring all 52K. Who knows?
I think he might.
He bought in large last time.
I think he just might.
So we've got a big one on Saturday. So if you like the cash streams, they'll be back Saturday evening. Here comes a raise from Zach, ace-9, offsuit. 165. Logan over to Nate. Nate will fold his small blind. Cam in the big blind. Cam is under $1 million in chips. With Queen 8 suited.
Under $1 million in chips, and he came into this final table with 2 million chips, and he really hasn't been that active. So it's really amazing when you're at a final table how quickly things can change in just a blink of an eye. So every decision crucial when you're playing for a lot of money at a final table.
Yeah, everybody giving compliments all around. It starts at the top with Joe, the Poobah, his staff of supervisors, the people who wear the blue shirts, the dealers in the black shirts, incredible dealers, incredible supervisors. The green shirts, the chip runners and porters do a fun, wonderful job. The cage staff and the front, it's a team effort here at the lodge. And that's why it has gone, every person that leaves here says, my goodness, this is very well run. Don't wait in line. It's clean. I feel safe. And the action, oh, by the way, the action, oh, lordy.
Do us a favor and continue to smash that like, people. We have no overtime goal tonight, but we want to try and reach a new audience. And if this is your first time watching and you're supporting one of these players, hopefully subscribe to the channel and come back and join us as Rick and I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on a normal, regular basis.
Notorious TJ says, I just made it back home. And it was great seeing you, Notorious. You did a great job on the stream, and I know you had a great smile on your face the whole time you were here at the Lodge Mahal. See you real soon, my friend.
Yep, thank you, TJ, for winning me $50 as well. Appreciate that. Had a little side bet. Won it, of course. Horseshoe.
Interesting. Zach, Bill, and Nate in here. Uh-oh. Queen 9-8.
Interesting flop. Everybody connects with that 9. Zach has the gutter ball for the 10.
Gutter. And an overcard. Nate's going to come along. Nate with 4.4 million. Calls the 300,000.
Yeah, not surprised by that call. In position on Bill. Has him out chipped and put a lot of pressure on that. And there is the 10. So, my God. Zach folded.
Oh, my goodness.
Zach folded would have connected with the straight. Didn't want to see another card for 300, and now.
Two pair for Nate.
And Nate's call gets rewarded here. And how much does he bet? What's that bet? Small, looks like around 400 or so.
And Bill's going to get out of the way. And Zach must be kicking himself right now.
Yeah, that would have been an action card for sure.
Thank you, Bob. Bob says, can't forget our YouTube commentators, Slick and Skull. Thank you. We're part of the team. I think we are part of the team. Chip count, 5.9 million for Logan and Nate, over 5. Zach, 2.7. Bill Cox, 2.4. Then the short stacks. Hammer and Cam, both under $1 million, both about 10, 11 big blinds. It's time. It's getting time to shove for both of those players, as the blinds will be coming around very quickly with 6 remaining. Nate continues the pressure. King, queen offsuit, 2 1/4.
Not salty, Cameron. It was long gone. TJ was up about 7K, and the stream was over pretty much when we took DQ into the booth. We'll call it a super chat, though, if you're salty, Cameron. Regardless, Skull wins.
Pam, as soon as this series is over, get back to the barbecuing, please. Ribs needed.
Ribs.
In the bunker.
Stat.
I know you're busy right now.
We need to christen the Lodge Mahal bunker. Make this place start smelling like barbecue. It only smells like barbecue right now in the old place, but it's all about the new place.
Lucas, the buying was $360 for this tournament, and the prize pool got to $192,600. We guaranteed $150.
Stop reminding me. Why?
Jorge, hello from Santa Ana, California. How are you?
Hooks for Cameron here. In the cutoff. I think he might just end up ripping it here. Not mess around, try and shut it down. Might end up getting called by Nate, but don't want to just keep calling chips. Don't really want to play Jack's 3-way. I like the all-in, try and isolate. If you get called, so be it. Got it in good. And he does rip it. Hammer will fold, Logan will fold, and the only person that will have a decision will be Nate.
With 2 overs.
And I think he might end up making this call with 5.5 million in chips and already committing 185, asking for a count, and he's leaning on the call. Pretty easy decision on a call. We'll put Cameron
685 to call.
to the test. Yeah, he's going to make this call.
About 10-12% of his stack.
Cards on their back, and we have a classic flip for Cameron's tournament life.
Dos Hermanos for Cam, King Queen, offsuit, or Nate. Ooh, there's a jack, Seti Maggette for Cam.
That's pretty much it.
It's over.
Great flop there for Cameron. Cameron up out of his seat, but he can sit that butt back down, get a little bit more comfortable because he is the new owner of a double up, a four-wheeler. Takes it down, all-wheel drive. Unlike Rick's Bronco, that's never coming.
Fignut's Logan has never won the Art of Poker. He is, I believe this is his first time ever at the Lodge. He is from Iota, Louisiana, he
You
said.
know the, I kind of feel bad saying this.
What?
I'm going to say it. I don't think it's. You know that serial killer? I forget his name. He was in L.A.
O.J. Simpson?
No, before that.
Oh, Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker?
Yes. Doesn't he
Wow.
Doesn't he look like him?
Good call.
Yeah. Looks like him, right?
The Night Stalker.
That should have been his name.
I say O.J. Simpson? My goodness, that's a good call, Skull Mike.
Yeah.
With the glasses?
Right, and the mask and the.
Oh,
just
my
this
goodness.
poker
Now you're going
face.
to give me nightmares tonight. The Night Stalker. That should be his
He
name.
died in prison, right?
I
He's
think
dead.
I think he died.
Young though, right? Pretty sure
I don't
he's dead.
remember. I saw a special on him and
Yeah.
how he got caught. Hammer goes all in with King Queen for 790, and Cam quickly calls with King Jack. Hammer has a chance to double up now, way in the lead, 67 to 33%. But Cam looking for another Jack. He said, "Jacks are my friend." Claire said, "Oh my God, Mike, I thought the same thing. Didn't want to say it." Skull Mike doesn't care.
Sometimes you just gotta say it.
Sometimes you just got to rip the Band-Aid off.
So Hammer in good shape. The birthday boy gets it in good here. Cam looking for spades or a jack.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Vegas party after this hand. There's a queen. So
Hammer has it locked up. So
it's over.
Cameron just got those chips. Now he sends a good portion over to the 9 seat.
All right, so DJ asked, can you still get in on the Vegas party on November 6th? You can. I'm getting reservations left and right. What you need to do is go to my Instagram at Slick Rick Lodge, and there's instructions. Basically, what you need to do is get a Caesar's Reward card first. If you don't have one, you can get it online, and then send me an email, slickrick@thelodgepokerclub.com, with the number and your name, and say, I want in on the party. We can only have about 75 people. I think I've already got probably 30 with the lodge staff that's coming. So we're almost halfway there. So if you want to come on November 6th, it's from 7 to 9 in the penthouse suite at the Planet Hollywood, 4,500 square feet overlooking the Bellagio fountains. There'll be alcohol, there'll be some hors d'oeuvres, and there'll be great conversation because we're thanking you, the people of Chatsville, for our success this year. Over 16,000 subscribers, and it's kind of a party to thank y'all. So Hammer wakes up with Ace-Jack offsuit. I know, that's a good call.
Oh, God.
Hammer's going to win another pot, starting to heat up the short stack.
That's
It's his
good.
birthday in an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, what a birthday present it's going to be. Already a great birthday present. He's going to go home. And
When I had my 40K score at Choctaw, what day was it, Rick?
Must have been your birthday.
It was my birthday. The birthday run good is real.
Even if you don't have Instagram, DJ, just email me. slickrick@thelodgepokerclub.com. That's slickrick@thelodgepokerclub.com. Your name and your Caesars reward number. The reason why, and I'll tell you after this hand, why we're asking for the Caesars reward. Bill Cox with King 9 suited raises to 300K. Logan gets out of the way on the button. Caesars reward cards don't cost anything. And you can get, if you live in Vegas, you know you can go to any Caesars property and get one for free. So Cam with 8-9 calls in the big blind. Here comes the flop. Ace deuce 4, couple of diamonds, 1 heart. Yeah, the penthouse is pretty amazing, and that's all thanks to DQ, our friend. He's going to be staying there, and he said, "Where are you guys going to have the party?" We said, "Well, we haven't decided yet." And
what time did you leave on Wednesday? Right after the stream or Monday?
I left on Wednesday.
On Monday. What time did you leave on Monday?
3:30.
Was DQ still playing?
I don't think so. I think he was.
3:30. Stay here till 3:30 Monday morning. Really? Are you talking about thinking about the free roll night or Monday night? Talking about Monday.
I don't know. Everything's going together. Who knows? No, I left on Monday morning. Monday morning was the tournament, and then Monday night. Remember, it was Sunday night. Monday morning was the tournament. Monday night was DQ's night. So I left at 3:30 in the morning on Monday. Came back and did another stream, like you.
Right. I was with you.
Right.
When did you leave after the Ash stream?
I don't know. I don't even know what I had for lunch today, Skull Mike.
Okay, that's fair. I'll let you slide.
We're going to have the joke of the night later on. I'm sure there'll be a lull in the action. Usually we have it at 9:15.
Can I send you a text again about the joke of the night? Did you upload that one or no?
I couldn't. It was too long. You made it too long by trying to Ron Burgundy me.
Trying.
Skull Mike sent me a joke his dad sent me and added a few words to it, like Ron Burgundy, and I just read it.
That's hilarious. Of course you would. You know you could shorten. You can shorten that to about 20 seconds. Don't need to tell the whole joke.
Screw me once.
That was
shame
the
on
joke.
me. Screw me twice. Screw me once, shame on you. Screw me twice, shame on me.
Screw me a third time, then just screw you. How's that sound?
542. We will have, after the party, we'll all walk over to Caesars.
In single file.
In single file and holding hands. And we will have a higher limit game and a lower limit game for those who want to play. And if we need more tables, Caesars has said they would accommodate us. Once again, when you run with people like DQ, shit gets done.
Logan up 5.4 right here. Chip leader. Nate behind by about $1 million. Anybody's ball game here. Cameron, the short stack at 8 bigs, going to need to try and get it in soon. But anything could happen as we have 6 remaining for close to $40,000 up top tonight.
Ryan B says, Slick Rick, my birthday is today, too. Ran it up in cash plus about 600. Let's go birthday magic. Happy birthday, Ryan. There's your chip count. It's a long walk because they don't have poker at Planet Hollywood anymore. We would play at Planet Hollywood, but we'll walk over to Caesars. Get there when you can. If you think it's a long walk, take an Uber. I don't know what to tell you. We're going to be playing at Caesars. Sharon Barth says she thinks Hammer's going to win. Tries to scan his cards.
That'd be nice if Hammer wins.
Still don't
he's
get
not,
it.
He's not the betting favorite right now. Say he's the stone cold underdog at the moment.
Big Nuts wish you could come too, but we'll meet one day. And you look at Hammer's coin. He's got the run good coin right there in front of him.
Bunker coin.
Queen 7-5. Skittles. There's a 10 ball. So now Zach with a pair of 10s. Makes the bet. Terry Hatcher, if you want to be there, we'd love to have you, but you still need to email me. Everyone in attendance must be on the list, and that happens only with an email. slickrick@thelodgepokerclub.com. Include your name and your Caesar's Reward number.
Yeah, I need to block off about 15 spots, Rick, too.
Well, you need to...
Those are already blocked off.
We'll get together and form a...
That's the bottom line, because Skull Mike said so.
This isn't Skull Mike's come to my party. It's our party.
I'm reserving it for members of the stream, loyal members, celebrities.
They
of the
still
stream.
need to email me. We have to have a guest list.
I have their information.
All right, good. Then send it to me.
When I choose.
Dos Hermanos for Nate. Calls the 230. Cameron with Queen 10 and the short stack.
Not going to shove here.
Oh, God. Look what you started. David Moss's comment. Ouch. That is wrong.
Man looks identical, especially with the shades.
844. Don't know what Logan has. Mystery hand. Fignut says Bunker Coin is the GOAT. Was using it when I ran 150 into 830 at the Nugget. It's a quadratic formula. Hats plus hoodies plus chips plus coins plus T-shirts equals chips. There you go. Nate continues with his bet. Don't know what Logan has here.
It's not an 8 or a 4 under the gun, so almost guarantee that Nate has the best hand here and that Logan will be folding. Does. Nate's going to show it. Oh, no, he's not.
So it's not going to be dinner at this party. It's just going to be alcohol and hors d'oeuvres. So if you're coming thinking you're going to get a prime rib buffet, that's not this party, but you're going to have great company. It's going to be a who's who in the poker community. Skull Mike, Slick Rick, Lodge, famous Lodge people, famous vloggers. You don't know who's going to run in there. Somebody might call up a Phil or two. One of the Phils. Who knows? They're all going to be there because it's during the main event. King, Queen, Bill raises it on up. Hammer folds a 7 deuce over to Logan with ace jack suited. 200K to call. No strippers. There will not be strippers at the party. All in for Logan with his ace jack. And
Call.
Bill Cox makes the call.
So here we go. This is a big pot right here. A shifting pot, and the king queen is live, but behind to the ace jack. So Bill on his feet, on his home turf, table 11.
Under the new lights.
Gonna need to hit some paints. King or a queen. Drinking his soda, already saying his goodbyes. But come on, Bill. We have an after party at P10's after you take this one down. Our sponsor of Millionaire Mayhem.
One of the sponsors. Yeah, it's
Shout out to P10.
That would be a party to end all parties over there.
Well, the party to end all parties is the party at Planet Hollywood. That'd be the party to begin all parties. But before we party, Bill Cox needs to survive. What do you think? Is he going to get there, Rick?
I have a feeling Bill Cox, like you, sometimes has a horseshoe up his ass.
I'll take Logan.
Bill is very, very
I'll take Logan
lucky.
for a small sandwich.
No. What am I going to do? You're 60-40. I'm not betting on this one. No. I draw the line.
I don't
You
know.
think I'm stupid? Yeah, I'll take a 60-40 all day long.
I don't always take the favorite.
Here we
there,
go.
Rick.
Jen,
Yeah. Wow, Bill's going to win this one for sure now.
10-4-4.
Still needs help.
5 outs. Looking for a king or a queen.
One time, Bill.
Does not come. Bill
GG.
Cox exits in 6th place. What a gentleman he is. One of the greats here at the Lodge. Made a run. Made a call there, Mikey,
Yeah.
with King Queen.
I feel like a lot. You talk about players overplaying Ace King a lot.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
King Queen's even way worse than Ace King.
No, I agree.
Happens a lot. I see people call off chips with King Queen a lot, and I'm quite stunned. But perhaps he was trying to get punked by one of the bigger stacks and making a stand there with King Queen, and just didn't work out for Bill. And he's heading towards the cage to collect a nice payday. But our man Logan in
Wow.
the 3 seat, our chip leader, and starting to rack chips very, very high, a la Cindy.
Phyllis says, hey, so happy we moved here. Great room, great people. Phyllis, welcome to the Lodge family. Glad to have you. Down to 5. 11 approaching the 11 p.m. hour. We will be here from start to finish. We will not leave until we crown a champion of the 150,000 guarantee best bag tournament. And Cam is just so happy because he really laddered up there on the short stack. Anytime the short stack can see a player go out, you got to love that. On to the next hand. Slick Rick Skull Mike here, and we want to thank Ruth Hall for joining us for about 20 minutes. She's went to go get some rest. She's going to be back here tomorrow at noon to enter the main event.
Yeah, I hope I can change my schedule tomorrow. I got a lot to do in the morning. I need to get a good sleep, too.
3-5-10. I'm still debating. Am I going to fire a bullet?
Fire a bullet, Rick. Why would you not fire a bullet?
Only thing is the stream. Jack of Hearts. Somebody else could do the stream, right? Pair of jacks for Logan.
If you got big stacks, somebody else can do the stream, goddammit.
Heart draw for Cam. And a pair of 10s. Jack for Logan. Cam for his tournament life. 12 outs.
Brutal turn card there as Logan, a.k.a. you-know-who, heating up, taking down everyone at the final table, it seems, and takes down another as Cameron has been eliminated.
Cam has been eliminated in 5th place. Great run. Down to 4. And Cam, another great run. What a nice guy he is. Always with a smile on his face. And a great player. $9,721 goes to Cam in 5th place. We are down to 4, folks. 38,000 on top. Yeah, we don't. There's no, Micah, there's no room here in the chat for that. So I'm going to put you in timeout.
And now we're into the 5-figure payouts. So all these 4 gentlemen, all very kind and nice guys, have made themselves a name and are going to go home very happy cashing out 5 figures, whether it be Hammer, our boy Logan from out of town, Nasty Nate, or Zach
And
into the nitty gritty.
after this hand, I want to give you my review of the new movie Card Counter. And here's the review. 2 words. It sucked. Do not waste your money on the movie Card Counter. I'm telling you. It was the worst movie I've ever seen.
Did you go to see that in the theaters or what?
Yeah, theater.
First movie in how long?
In a long time. And I was so disappointed.
Almost walked out. Huh?
It was Martin Scorsese. He had his name attached to it, so you got to figure it's a good movie, right? Wrong.
What did it get on Rotten Tomatoes?
I don't even know. I don't care. It was the worst
I'm gonna check.
gambling movie I've ever seen. Don't waste your money, folks. Card Counter. Give me a break.
Wow, he's fired up.
I was pissed.
Fired up about this.
Haven't seen a movie in a long time. Wanted to see a movie.
It got an 87% on
What?
Rotten Tomatoes. That's like very good. 87%.
They don't know then.
Wow. Let's read some reviews here real quick. Oh, in between hands. Let's see.
Take it from me, Bianca. That is my thought on it. Queen 10?
The film is in a class of its own.
What? 9 ball on the turn.
Paul Schrader might just have delivered the film of the year with the Card Counter.
Oh, my God. They watched a different movie than me. It was bad acting. It was a bad plot. It was cheesy.
The Card Counter is beautifully executed character study set against a backdrop of games of chance, games that include friendship, love, and confronting one's past. Grim, mysterious, and unsettling.
Review made by Martin Scorsese. Dude, I'm no Siskel and Ebert, but that movie sucked. 4 left.
Wow.
Nate with A7.
Might need to see it now just to give it a 1. Tilt Rick a little more.
Nick from Yuma says, I heard it sucked too.
1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. When's this joke come on? You got a joke tonight or no?
I got a joke.
Let's fire away.
We're
only
going to do
got
it after
4.
this hand.
Look
After
good.
this hand.
Fire it up.
Joke of the night coming after this
We
hand.
don't have all night.
1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Nicholas says the movie was phenomenal. Come on. All right. I thought it was the worst movie I've ever seen. Lucky You was an Academy Award winner compared to this gambling movie.
Who? Yui Chu?
966.
Yui Chubi? Won the Oscar?
9 ball on the river.
Chop chop.
So here's the joke of the night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. A guy is stranded on the desert island for 15 years. He sees out in the distance. He thinks it's a boat, but it's not. What washes ashore is a beautiful woman in a skin-tight wetsuit. She looks at him and says, wow, how long has it been since you've had a cigarette? He says, oh, about 15 years. So she unzips one of her pockets on her left arm and pulls out a cigarette, gives it to him. He smokes it and he says, oh my God, that was the greatest thing ever. She looks at him and says, how long has it been since you had some whiskey? He says, it's been 15 years. She opens her right pocket, unzips it, pulls out a little bottle of Jack Daniels. He drinks it down and says, oh my God, that's the greatest thing ever. So then she looks at him seductively, pulls her zipper down over her chest, down to her navel, and says, how long has it been since you played around? He says, don't tell me you got a set of clubs in there. There you go. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Skull Mike is laughing. He's going to give me a 1 tonight. I know it.
It's cheesy.
Queen Deuce 4.
Guy likes his golf, huh?
How long has it been since you played around? Don't tell me you got a set of clubs. There you go. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Even during a final table. 10 ball on the turn. Nate with his 2 pair. Two from Brazil. 1 from everywhere else. Sharon Barth says, I heard the snicker from Skull. You did.
It was all right. That's okay.
Lots of ones.
You had me at whiskey and cigarettes. A lot of ones, a lot of ones.
Drake didn't like it. He usually loves my jokes. That's okay.
We'll give it a double. Give it a double. Solid double. Nate has his
Said he
hand
gives
locked.
me a 2.
2 pair for Nate. 1.2 in the middle on the river, and he's going to fire out a value bet of 500 here. Logan only with a pair of deuces.
Claire gives me a 1. T-Rex 1. What is Logan thinking?
Logan knows Nate is capable of many, many things there, but he's going to get away. It's a good fold.
Josh G says, sorry, Rick, a 2. Zoidberger 1. Locke says, what sort of wetsuit has pockets? A lot of them.
One that can fit bottles of whiskey and cigarettes in. Don't think that cigarette would get a little moist, damp?
Said he, I don't care if you give me a 2. I just want the free lunch.
He says Thursday or Friday, Rick. I don't think I can do. I can't do tomorrow.
Okay, Friday it is. I'm available.
Yeah, I think Friday. Friday's better.
SETI, Friday. Let's go to lunch
Why don't we call it
with the Poker Traveler.
We call it brunch with a B. You do the B word, or you just do?
I'm not a bruncher,
Didn't think so.
but we'll figure out a place. Logan raises it on up to 260. Zach will fold. Down to 4, gents. It's 4 players remain. Mixon. Just let your mind wander a little. Get over the fact that I said it looked like a boat. He didn't know what it was in the distance. It was shimmering. He thought it may be some sort of craft, watercraft, but it wasn't. It was a beautiful woman in a tight wetsuit.
Do you swim
Yeah, I can swim.
in the ocean? When was the last time you gone swimming in the ocean?
In the ocean, probably a couple years ago.
Were you scared?
I was a lifeguard in camp before, so I know how to swim.
A little Ricky Epstein when he's 12, 13?
I had to get certified.
Giving CPR?
I had to be in the pool for 20 minutes and treading water. That was a tough test. Carloca says, Slick, I'm studying your streams so I can build something similar here in Sao Paulo, Brazil, at the Max Poker Club. I hope you read this. Hey, Carloca, study me, and you go to the moon. The Slick Rick of Brazil. Slicky Ricardo. You can do it, Carloca.
Aces for Logan. Slicky Ricardo, that's funny. You shall be known as Slicky Ricardo for the rest of the evening.
Logan with the aces. He's going to pull down another pot.
Not afraid of the ocean, Loch Greasy. I've gone shark cage swimming with no top. So there's that. Not afraid of the ocean.
There's some great videos on YouTube and TikTok of people in like kayaks going right next to a huge whale that breaches It's like, holy crap.
Yeah, yeah.
That is pretty cool stuff.
Afraid it's just going to land on your kayak.
Exactly. You're in a kayak.
You're smush. R.I.P. Slicky Ricardo. Short-lived.
Slicky Ricardo from Brazil. Live. From the Pineapple Room in Sao Paulo, Brazil. This is Slicky Ricardo.
All right, calm down.
Hammer goes all in moment here with pocket 7. Zach cannot call this.
No, got to give Hammer some respect.
And he does.
Studying the stream, though, I don't know if I like the way that sounds. Got to have your own unique special taste.
If you're going to study any stream, I love all streams, but if you're going to study any stream, ours is the one to study. Poker Night at the Lodge, 301. Teach a course at the local university. Nick from Yuma, I just subscribed. Come on, Nick from Yuma. You're the mayor of Chatsville.
Let's get those subs up, though, people. We're on our way to 17,000. By the time we get to Vegas in about 5-6 weeks' time, I'd really like to be at 20,000.
That'd be a stretch, but we'd love it.
Well, everybody in Brazil hits that sub on their study session. That should be chapter 1. Subscribe to the channel.
Yes. Brazil. Brazil. Love the soccer, Brazil. The beautiful game. Only watch them during World Cup, though. 8-9 suited for Logan with all the chips in the world. 8.9 million.
That's a lot of chips.
Says, let's play around with them. Nate folds his Jack 6 over to Zach. Fold, fold. And Logan picks up some more chips.
And there will be no chops tonight between these 4 gentlemen. Bet your sweet cheeks on that. I'm familiar with all of them, and they like to play it till there's a winner.
Micah, sorry it's a boring final table for you. Sure, there's a lot of other things you could watch if you're not having fun.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I'm actually
Can't control that.
I'm done.
Can't control.
Done with those comments. You gone again. Change the channel. Move on. Nate Kogel, one of the best tournament players in the state of Texas and possibly the entire United States. So why don't you take out a piece of paper, a pen, and take some notes on how this man maneuvers a final table, and then tell me that's boring. You're watching a poker final table stream with some of the best that do it. You guys are making clown comments for 3 streams in a row. Move on.
Move on. You don't like it, suck it and leave.
Love Ricardo.
Love Slicky. There's the payouts. First place, 38,000. Second place, 25,000. Third place, 17,900. And fourth place, 13,000.
What'd you just say to that guy? You told him to what?
Suck it.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
We
I mean, that
got
really
that.
got out of hand fast.
You finally put the Ron Burgundy. I've been asking for that soundbite. Thank you, Lord. I love that soundbite. Ron Burgundy. No, serious. We love everybody, but you know when you start coming in and talking smack,
Consistently for a couple of days on end. Like,
I mean, come on.
get out of here.
I love the people who just consistently
Yeah,
say this is so boring, but they're still here. It's like
Yeah.
it's like looking in the refrigerator and finding spoiled milk and saying, "Here, taste this." It's like, what are you doing? If it's not fun for you, leave.
Throw it away.
Throw it away.
You don't need to tell other people. Wasting your sweet breath and time on Earth.
Adam Garcia, how are you, sir? The man, the myth, the legend. Lodge
Adam
legend.
Garcia. The man bubbled the final table, but he was playing some good solid poker. Had the chip lead after day one. Still went home with a couple $1,000. So well done, Mr. Garcia.
Pretty sure Nate does have a Hendon bod. Not
Yes.
mod. It's under Nathan Kogel.
Daniel Kogel, and it has
Nathaniel.
hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars on it.
Biggest catch was $248,000 at Choctaw, first place, about 2 years ago. Logan, pocket fives. Will win this.
Get those subs up, folks. Get those likes up. Trying to reach new people, like people in Brazil or wherever that might have never seen this stream and want to continue being a fan and a subscriber. So help us out as we are streaming at 11:15 here on Wednesday night. I think it's Wednesday, not quite sure. Locked in the bunker. Swallowed the key.
Jakey Stein in the chat. Always good to see him.
Jakey Stein with one of his best ever cast sessions this afternoon at the lodge, just on a Wednesday. Came in for a couple hours, ran it up to the moon. So he's feeling good tonight, I'm sure.
Ruth made it home. Good night, Ruth. Or stay up until the final table, but get some sleep.
I feel like Ruth was just here.
She was. She went home.
That's the beauty of living next door to the lodge. Poof, she's in her bed.
King 10-7 Skittles. Middle pair for Nate. Bottom pair for Logan. And we're only four-handed here, so pairs are hard to get. Logan's going to have Nate on his left the entirety of this stream here. Nate's going to put on a little bit of heat. 350. Hammer exits and action back on Logan. I think he's going to have to make this call for 350 and piles a pair. Plenty of cards can help him on this turn, but he gets away right then and there for 350, not willing to see another one.
I love how the people of, not only the people on our live streams, people come up to him and recognize them and want to take pictures with them, but the people of Chatsville also have people coming up to him. Case in point, Sharon Barth. People just want to meet Sharon. And it's a community here. I love it. Jake Stein with the 1999 Super Chat. Shout out to Slicky Ricardo, Skull Mike, and all my people in Chatsville. Nick from Yuma, Garcia, Bruno, Mixon, Sharon, etc. Are you not entertained?
Slicky Ricardo has just joined the chat. We've got a new account in the chat. Buenas noches.
Very good. Come on. I mean, how can you not like people like that who have the creativity to come up with Slicky Ricardo username and say Buenos noches. Deuce 3-5.
Slicky Ricardo.
Ace 10.
Every one of Slicky Ricardo's comments moving forward, I think, needs to be in Espanol.
Yes.
No English. I think Slicky Ricardo and Puppy Bailey might be long-lost cousins.
Hammer with the flush draw, looks at it again, and doesn't want to give it back, but he's got to. Next hand coming. CZC 898, Lodge Mahal looking good. Hope to play there someday. Hope you can too. God only knows. We had hundreds of people in the last, well, since it opened a week ago. Crazy that it's only been a week open.
They do speak Portuguese in Brazil. It's a good
do.
call. That's my bad. Oops.
They do.
I've only been streaming forever. Yeah, let's get the Portuguese up.
Cincinnati Kid says he won more money on a stream night where the Red Sox win. West Marin says more tournament streams. We'll mix it in. The problem with tournament streams, as we said all along, is we don't know when the final table is going to hit. And a poker show, people like to know at 8 o'clock it's time for stream, whereas we were on at midnight.
We got some trouble here for our boy Hammer. 9s versus 10s. And Nate ripped it. Max pressure on Hammer.
He's looking to make the call.
God, really putting Hammer in the blender. End of summer, beginning of fall, pumpkin spice blender for Hammer on the eve of his birthday.
Good lay down.
Away.
Good lay down.
It's a good shove there by Nate, too. He knows that Hammer's just not going to call unless he has the absolute goods. Aces, kings, queens. Hammer not willing to risk it there with 9s. And Nate very happy to take down the pot and chip away at the 3 and the 4 place players. Lodge is packed.
Barrio das Novas Luces, that is under the brand new lights. Karaoke, I took a couple years of high school and a couple years of college Spanish in Boca Cerrada no entran moscas.
Well, we got to up our Portuguese, Rick. Portuguese.
It's very close. It's not like it's English and Russian. Portuguese and Spanish are very. I guarantee you, somebody who speaks Spanish could understand Portuguese. Logan's going to win this one. We're going to see a lot of this without seeing a flop. We're going to regroup after this tournament, and there's between Joe, the Grand Poobah, and Anthony, and all the other people in decision-making capabilities, we'll regroup and see what our tournaments are going to look like. We now know we can do this on a large scale in a very effective way. So the floodgates may open. Don't know. Announcements will come.
Hammer's going to defend his big blind, ace high. Logan, the big stack, has his foot on the gas.
8-3 deuce.
Hammer out flops him. Double checks his cards. Quack, quack. It's still there. Ace of hearts to boot, but you want to check this over to the aggressor here. Hammer just wants to take the lead. A rather large lead with his ducks, just wants to shut it down. Logan's going to get away, so Hammer just takes it there. Logan not willing to apply much pressure post-flop, mainly doing this pre-flop, but looks to be babysitting that stack until Hammer or Zach exits. I think he has his sights set on a heads-up battle with Nasty Nate.
I disagree, Diesel. Old Man Coffee folds 9-9, four-handed WTF. I mean, he made the right fold. Nate had pocket tens. I applaud that.
680 in the chat, 11:30 Wednesday night. Smash the like, folks. get somebody in the chat from Europe. You know this show's already huge in the Netherlands, big in the Philippines, and now growing. Where, Ricky?
Brazil.
Growing in Brazil.
Slops is rooting for Hammer. Jack 3 deuce. Pair of jacks for Logan. Pair of deuces with an ace kicker for Hammer, and he's reaching for chips. This could get ugly here.
Hammer taking the same exact line as he did on the previous hand. But this time, Logan not only has the chip lead, but he has top pair. And he just makes the smooth call here. Blind on blind action. Now it's top
Oh.
2. Hammer slows down. Good on him. Like to see Logan go very small here. 275. Something very, very small. Goes for, how much did he go for? 275 indeed on the head. And Hammer says, I've had enough. But I like that bet sizing from Logan.
Nathan H. Can one of you please kiss towards the microphone and pretend it's my forehead? I don't think so. Maybe Skull Mike will do it. There you go. Canadian Joe says, hi, Slick and Skull. Hello, Canadian Joe.
What's up, Joe?
That kiss was from Skull Mike. Here's an all-in situation. Zach is going for it. Don't know what he has, but it looked like he's got pocket sevens, and he's going to pull it down. 4 players remain. Big money, 38,000 on top.
Sharon, don't be jealous.
Sharon's t-shirt cracked me up the other day. It said, Slick Rick put me in timeout on August 28th, 2021. I did by mistake. Someone else right above her said something wrong.
Woof, woof, poker junkie. Woof, woof.
Adam Weber, the Veterans game is November the 10th. Get in touch with Skull Mike. We'll get everybody who wants to be in.
That game's already full. We're going to need to do
rotate.
something. I got almost 2 tables full.
Yeah, we'll rotate even if we have to rotate every hour, they'll be fine with it. We want every veteran who wants to play a chance to play.
We're going to need to do something.
And that night, Skull Mike and I will donate all of our Super Chat proceeds to a veterans organization. November 10th. Anybody who wants to play in it, get in touch with Skull Mike, skullmikepoker@gmail.com. Reach out. Even if we have to rotate every hour, I think everyone who wants to play in that, we're going to make it happen.
Justin wants to know my favorite poker players. I like Tom Dwan on the cash side, and I like Ali Imsirovic on the tournament side. So I watch a lot of Imsirovic and Tom Dwan.
Michael, hey guys, greetings from down under. Entertaining commentary. Cheers. Hello, Michael.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that.
Welcome to the party, pal. 694 in the live chat. We got one brewing here. Logan with Queen 9, Nate with Jack 10. It's a 10 ball for Nate. 2 spades. Logan has one. Check from Logan. Nate checks behind. King of clubs. So now a straight draw for both players. Logan is going to lead out. Looks like more than 235. No, it's 235. Call. Two big stacks getting involved in a hand here. 9 ball. Jake is going to win with the straight. Actually, with the pair of 10s.
Check, check, and the 10 is good.
Pair of 10s.
If Logan would have gone for that on the river, would have put Nate in a difficult decision. Gives up, goes check, check, and now Nate inching a little bit closer towards the chip lead. Going to get very interesting here, seeing Nate and Logan battle.
Century Joe, we do not have a charity picked out yet. We'll get closer. When we get closer, we'll take advice from the veterans who are playing that night. I'm sure a lot of them will have great places, and hopefully the Chatsville community will really run it up on the super chats that night, because we'll count it at the end of the night, whatever it is. Obviously, YouTube takes their cut, but whatever it is, Skull Mike and I will make sure it gets to a charity.
Lottie says no bias towards Long Island pros. You know I give a lot of credit to my Long Island poker players. Some of the best in the world. But my 2 favorites, you heard me say so. So those are the 2 that I stand by.
Card player Joe says room looks great. Thanks, card player. Nate raises to 310 with King Jack offsuit. Logan with Ace 3 offsuit.
Remaining payouts is something along the lines of $13,000 for the next person out, about $17,000 for after that, and then
38,000 up top.
yeah, something like 23 and then 38, something like that. So we're all in the 5-digit payout frame right now. And again, Logan and Nate battling. They have experience with each other, and they are 1 and 2 in chips right now. So neither one of them really wants to get out of line too much unless they have the goods. They just prefer Zach and Hammer exit before one of them do.
Marvin, the lodge is in Round Rock, which is the largest suburb of Austin. So yes, the answer is you could say it is, but it's technically in Round Rock, Texas.
Colin, I used to play some Med Leagues hockey, but I haven't recently. I'm too busy with multiple jobs.
So Logan's going to take down another pot, the 2 chip leader. Logan with 8.7 million, Nate with about 6 million. Then Hammer in seat 9 and Zach in seat 7. There's your payouts, 38.6 up top, 25.6 in second, 17.9 in third, and 13.1. Everybody's guaranteed at least 13.1, and nobody has mentioned any type of chop.
It's not happening. I guarantee you it doesn't happen. So we're going to be in here till there's a winner. It's starting to get a little hot in the bunker. It's just me.
It's a little hot. You're going to see me wearing my new hoodie that I specially reserved.
So you got 2.
I got 2. I always like to get 2 of things, just in case one breaks.
Oh, you didn't get one for me.
Well, I wanted to see how it looked first, and then if you want one, we'll order you one.
Wow. So yeah,
I don't see you buying me any presents. 754.
What's that in front of you?
Oh,
right
a
here?
candy?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Hello from Venezuela. I think that's the first Venezuelan we've ever had. It's your fault I'm going to be late for work tomorrow. Ricardo Diaz from Venezuela.
I only know one Ricardo, and it's Slicky Ricardo.
Slicky Ricardo.
Don't know no Ricardo Diaz, but welcomes.
Ace of spades.
Yes, Wes, I've been grilling. Multiple things have been cooked on the grill. We're in full swing. 10 of clubs. Nate gets there. And that's going to get called. 190 shows him the 9. Nate shows him the 10. So perhaps the tides are shifting a little bit, going over to the 4 seat. Gets there on the river and just stacks chips like it's a normal occurrence.
Slick Rick Skull Mike will be here from till the end of this. We will be back again on Saturday night for a cash stream, 8 p.m. Central Time. Mariano, the poker vlogger, along with Rampage, will be here, along with DQ. Seti, the poker traveler, and lots more. I believe you said Bart Hansen will be here. Crush Live Poker, Bart Hansen.
Bart Hansen's in the mix. Seti, Mariano, Rampage, Scotland, Bones, Big Daddy Chaz. E's probably going to get in there for a little bit, amongst others. So a star-studded lineup for the Saturday cash game.
Wow. Wow. I got to read this. Lisa from Delaware says, big discussion about the Lodge live stream at the tables at Delaware Park in Delaware last night. The talk was the best live stream out there. Kudos, guys. Lisa, you are winning in the clubhouse with the post of the night. Thank you, Lisa.
I have a new clearance drop. I'm not quite sure what it is, so we just kind of test it and see what happens. Or should we wait?
Wait for Clarence. Clarence is, you know,
Little tease. Little tease.
good to see you got some new. Wow, Lisa, that really,
Thank you, Lisa.
that was amazing. There's a lot of streams out there, too.
Skull Mike's Puppy Bailey, of course. Not one of your finest comments, but still always gives me a chuckle. I actually haven't cooked any hot dogs on that yet. Just steaks, burgers, and chicken. Hot dogs might be next, though.
Steaks.
I'm a big fan of steaks.
Oh, I love steak. You got to let it. We cook now ours on cast iron because that's how Jeff Boski does it, and they're delicious. But on the grill, they're tasty too. Just always let them rest. Don't cut into it right away.
Mixon's trying to build a Lodge hockey team. Nate's got Big Slick here, though. Under the gun.
Mixon, I used to play
120.
hockey.
You had to come out and skate. I went skating with Zolo.
I can be the coach.
Be a good coach. You got to get a fedora, though.
I would.
Ricky.
I need to wear a hat more.
Ricardo. You got to have Ricardo on the back of the jersey.
I bet the ownership would sponsor a hockey team, depending on how much it is. Under $20, they're in. Chip count.
Kevin skates, too. We can get Kev. We can probably get a squad.
Lisa says, true story. I was so happy to hear it, Lisa. Can't tell you how much that means to me. From the first state, Delaware.
Social studies here with Slick Rick.
Here's an all-in moment for Zach. King, Queen. Does anybody have anything? Logan wakes up with 5-3.
Nope.
Nate has nothing, and Zach is going to pick up some blinds. That's okay, Marvin. I like a lot of them too. You can like a lot of streams, and rising tide lifts all boats. The only time we ever get mad is when somebody takes a shot at us. Nobody has taken a shot in a while, so we're all happy with all the streams. We don't fire shots, we just return them.
Got Bianca in the chat saying she's a fan of hockey. She wants to get in on the next ladies stream. Still TBD, nothing official yet for that. Really just trying to get through Millionaire Mayhem and then focus on the rest of the year's schedule. This has been keeping us very, very busy the past 10 days.
She says she has skates and 10 hockey sticks. That's a lot of sticks.
Yep. About 9 sticks you could slash right across Slick's kneecaps and still have one left to play with.
I'll bring my helmet in. Remember that helmet I showed you?
Don't remember that.
It's a piece of plastic with basically a piece of towel inside of it. I mean, it's so thin, the protection that they trusted in the 70s on the hockey, and no face mask, none at all. All the kids were running around with bloody mouths when the puck would hit them in the face. It was great.
Can you imagine when those goalies played with
Oh
no
yeah,
helmets?
that's sick. No face mask.
Unbelievable. Ace-9 of clubs, under the gun Logan, chip leader. But Nate not far behind any longer here.
Thank you, Dwayne. I need jokes. Send them.
Let's
Slick
see.
Rick at thelodgepokerclub.com.
Oh, Hammer does not want to defend there in the big blind with a suited jack. So both Logan and Nate here picking on Zach and Hammer. So it's going to be like this until one of these bands exit. Logan's an experienced player, but I think he needs to work on his fold flick a little bit. Seems a little loose. You know, I like a good fold. Fire it in, you know, a little fastball right into the muck.
Yeah?
His flick seems a little high. Flick of the wrist, you know?
Siddharth says, from Boston, had the extreme pleasure to sit next to DQ during a cash game on Monday evening before the stream. What a wonderful gentleman, full of energy and respect. Also so much fun. Pretty much good review on DQ there, Siddharth.
Yes, tell everybody about the club over there in Boston.
Wes still worried about the zippers being waterproof. Wes, just go with it. Just go with the joke. Enjoy it. Don't think too much about it. As Logan takes down another pot. Fignut says other streams now show their room after the Lodge stream shows Slick's room. It's Slick's room and Skull's dungeon. Slick's room is the front half of the house. The back half where we are, Skull's dungeon. Not official yet. We're working on it. Zach with Queen 9 folds. Now it becomes a question, could we be in for the long haul here? And who has the patience?
We're in a little bit of a rut. Like I mentioned before, these gentlemen on the right of the screen waiting out the gentleman on the left. Looks like Logan and Nate are trying to lock up 1 and 2 place money, while Zach and Hammer are battling for that 3rd place money. So these two treading lightly together against one another.
Kyle, I know about 5 players, best American hockey player ever. Well, maybe American.
Patrick Kane is the answer to that. It's Patrick Kane. Shout out, I see Mike Badano, but it's Patrick Kane. It's pretty easy, actually.
Best hockey player I ever saw in person. Wayne Gretzky. Second best, Bobby Orr. If you want to see something fun, go on YouTube and search Bobby Orr skating or Bobby Orr skates. One of the best skaters that ever lived, Bobby Orr. Hammer will fold as 8-9. Logan with King 10 offsuit will raise it up.
All in. And in trouble against Logan if somehow Logan finds a call, reaching for chips. Makes the call here, so Zach in a lot of trouble. He's going to be very disappointed here when he sees the King 10.
Uh-oh.
So let's see if Zach survives. Otherwise, we are down to 3.
Does have hearts. See the flop here. 2 hearts.
Ooh.
2 hearts. 12 outs for Zach.
Spicy.
There's
Ooh,
the heart.
There's the heart, and he survives.
Zach, a huge pot.
Big pot for him, and we still have 4 remaining. Says, yes, I'm still around. A perfect shove and just a little dent.
And Hammer in seat 9 is going, damn it.
Yes, could have laddered up. Slicky Ricardo now has a new icon there. A little sombrero, it looks like, and a poncho. Magic carpet.
God, 600 kilometers south of the lodge in the house is Slicky's house. There you go. I'll do a little translation. The great Ricky Ricardo from I Love Lucy fan. That was before my time. Nate with 9-3. Offsuit. Calls the 120K. Zach gets out of the way. That's his hammer. Nate will pick up some blinds. Yeah, I've seen that before. It's kind of funny how to play pocket jacks. On to the next hand. 4 left here at the final table of the 150K guarantee best bag tournament.
Been 4 left for a little bit now. Nate wakes up with a hand here. UTG Ace Jack offsuit will open up the action.
All in here for Hammer with Queen Jack.
He's going to get called by Nate and be in terrible shape. Asking for a count. 1.9 is a lot, but I don't see Nate folding this four-handed. Going into the crispy M&Ms. You snooze, you lose, Rick.
That's what I would have picked that one.
Well, they've only been sitting there for freaking 3 hours.
He calls.
Well, you make
Here we
fun.
go.
Too
Ace
bad.
Jack versus Queen Jack. The birthday boy who literally turned 74 in 12 minutes. His tournament life on the line. Nate looking for a huge score here. In the lead, 72-28. Looking for a queen ball. Ooh. Pair of jacks for both players. And an open-ended straight now.
Yeah, Hammer will take that. Picks up more
10
outs. Will he survive? He does not.
He does
GG
not.
Hammer. Thank you for playing. Happy birthday, sir, and well played.
What an incredible night for Howard, otherwise known as Hammer. And 12 minutes from his 74th birthday, folks, he's going to go out in 4th place. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. And what a score. Certainly the biggest poker win in his career. And he's going to take his lodge coin because that's just run good. Happy birthday, my brother. What a nice guy.
It's a nice pot for Nate.
And there you go. Hammer will go out with 13,122, and the happiest man on the table with Zach because he just laddered up another $4,800. I can't. It's somebody. I can't read it. What? What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at you.
Why? What?
Eating those M&Ms. Don't worry about it.
So we just got word
Interesting.
that the 3 players have made a deal.
Wow, did not
They're
think
each-
that would happen.
They're each going to take 26,000 and change each. They're going to play for 1,000 and the trophy. So these three players will play it out. And Zach, I don't know how he brokered that deal.
He must get a double up here in the near future.
Yeah,
Let's see
because remember, this was 30 minutes here. But so Anthony Chester, the tournament director, just came in and told us that each player will receive 26,000 and change, and they'll leave $1,000 to play for, plus the trophy. So there you go, folks. Zach must get a double up here real soon, because otherwise it wouldn't make too much sense.
Yeah, he's got to double up. I mean, Zach and Nate are very friendly with one another, and Logan and Nate have known each other, so perhaps that a little bit of a friendly chop. Who knows? But we're still going to play out for a little bit extra.
Well, it's better than second place money, each person, if I'm not mistaken. Go back and
It is.
and look.
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah, first place is 38,000. Second place is 25,500. So it is better than second place money. Everybody's guaranteed. So
And third was about 17.
yeah, third was 17,964, almost 18. That, remember, we're 30 minutes ahead of time. So
We still don't know. They're still playing out
Yeah,
there.
they're still
so
playing.
We're still going to be. We don't know who's the winner. They're playing for the trophy, the pride. But there has been a little bit of a monetary deal. We got to break it to you folks when we find out. It wouldn't be fair if we didn't
Yeah.
tell you. I'd rather know than not know, because then we got to be honest with our viewers.
And remember, Poker Gypsy, this deal happened just now. So what we're watching happened 30 minutes ago. So we don't know. We're about to find out why they would agree to the deal, even though Zach was supremely short stacked. Remember, they didn't agree to the deal right what you're watching right now. No deal is in place as you're watching the footage right now. It happened after this, just now.
All right, enough of that. We'll move
right.
on.
Move on. Oh, you people. You make me laugh. Slick Rick Skull Mike here at the beautiful Lodge Mahal in Round Rock, Texas. Get here. Huge tournament coming up tomorrow. 2 flights, noon and 6. 2 flights Friday, noon and 6. 2 flights Saturday, noon and 6. We're guaranteeing $1.25 million.
What a flop here for
Woo!
Nate. This could be trouble for Zach. 150.
This may be a hand he wins here. Spoiler alert, you know. If he's still in there for the...
And he raised it up. And now Nate puts them all in. Zach doing some accounting. Zach thought he was good, but once Nate insta-shoves on him, the alarm bell's ringing. Does this man have ace-8? Does he really have some random 10 on me? Tough spot for Zach, but I guess somehow, some way, he gets away.
642 entries, if you wanted to know how many were in this tournament. $642 entries and 192,000 in the prize pool. Zach's thinking through this. He's going to fold it. 2 pair. He'll live to see the chop in 30 minutes.
I think Nate showed him the 10 too, so an excellent lay down there from Zach. Very, very tough. Could have easily shipped that in there, but knows Nate very well and lays down 2 pair 10s and 8s with the king kicker.
And one of these 3 is going home with that beautiful trophy right over Zach's head there. Beautiful trophy. All the trophies for our tournaments are just works of art you can put on your table, except for that first one for Poker Atlas. That one was rather large. Logan, 150 to call, and he's going to make the call. King 10 versus King 9. Ace deuce 3, couple of spades. Neither player with a spade. Zach checks over to Logan. Check, check. Queen of hearts. So straight draw now for Logan. And Zach with 8 outs. A 9 deuce or 3 will get him there. Actually a chop if the deuce or 3 comes. There's the jack, so Logan's going to win with his straight Broadway.
Not much for Zach though, so
All in. 6 million. No way Zach calls, and we'll go on to the next hand. Yeah, you can find out a lot of this information by downloading the Poker Atlas app. The lodge is on the app, and you can always, at any point in time, you can even reserve a place on our wait list board from your home. So before you even come to the lodge, you can get yourself on a few lists.
yeah, I do that all the time.
You can also give us a review. We love reviews. We got a glowing one from DQ earlier this morning. Thank you, DQ. And a great one from this couple from California. Said some beautiful things. Here's an all-in Queen 10 offsuit from Zach, and he's going to pick up some blinds. So we're into that point of poker where
Short stack's going to try and get it in for sure.
going to try to get it in.
Zach got rid of Hammer. Now Nate and Logan are looking to get rid of Zach, but Zach has other plans in mind as he wants to stick around. Battle for that trophy and all the bragging rights of being the champion of one of the largest tournaments ever here at the Lodge. Not the largest. Obviously, we had the 500K last weekend. That was massive. And the main event this coming weekend. But this is no small sandwich tonight, as there's close to 200K in the entire prize pool.
We don't have overtime tonight because it's a tournament, but I just want to go out. 260 likes. Thank you for doing that. Smash the like if you've enjoyed the show tonight. We'll be back Saturday for sure, 8 p.m. Central, for a cash game. And that day, I guarantee you the lodge cam is going to be absolutely sick. It's going to be packed in here on Saturday as somebody tries to win the main event. That'll be flights E and F on Saturday, noon and 6 p.m. for event number 4, the main event. After the main event, we have a green chip bounty, 2-time green chip bounty that's guaranteeing $20K. Buy-in for that one is $240. And then the Thank You Turbo event on Monday the 27th at noon, right before the main event final table stream. That's $150 as we say thank you for a great tournament series. $10K is the guarantee. And you start with $15K in chips. We're right in the middle of Millionaire Mayhem. King Deuce 3, couple of hearts. Thank you, Wes, for smashing the like. Absolutely. We will stay here till there's a winner, even though there is a chop that has been announced.
Garza with the $10 super chat. Watching this one from the Boulevard like always. Hope we ate or getting some rest, but we're eating some M&Ms. Could use a little bit of rest, but we'll be here until there's a winner. And then I'm hoping to sleep like a baby, as I've been up since 4 a.m. today.
Logan's going to win with his 9-ball on the river. Garza, tell us what's the best food item at the Boulevard Grill. Actually, it's a chop. I'm sorry. There was a chop there. I thought it was going to Logan. Chop City. What's the best food item there? Maybe we'll have to stop by and say hello. Have you seen our friend Jan?
Might be in a canal somewhere. Let's hope not.
He's probably on a bicycle. A lot of bicycles over at the Netherlands.
Who knows where Jan is? MIA, milk carton, just like Chi-Town Cat. Three-handed still.
Garza says the burger is always fantastic. They do a special from time to time. French dip is amazing. Interesting. You still live right over there on Greystone. Very familiar with the area on Far West Boulevard.
Gotta get down there and have a burger, Rick.
Yeah, we'll try it one day.
Do you ever let us leave here?
Absolutely. On
It's
to the
nice
next stand.
sometimes. It's just, I feel sometimes like, we're locked up in here. We'll be in the middle of a stream. We have a little opening underneath the door, and then all of a sudden a tray of food will get pushed underneath the door. And then Rick and I will wrestle and see who gets it first.
Man.
One day, it happens occasionally, not often.
One day a pizza was delivered. Thank you, Cheryl. Delivered a pizza. That was just totally uncalled
Day
for.
showed up, sour M&Ms. Thank you, Nick from Philly. I didn't get no thank you from Rick. Brought him M&Ms after he
I haven't eaten
berated
it yet. Thank
me
you.
on the air for bringing him M&Ms last time.
You brought me the single serving. I would have liked the larger bag, but thank you.
Shut up and eat it.
Oh, thank you.
I should
Skull
get a funnel, stick
these-
it in your mouth.
did these come
and
from the
just
Stein
jam
pantry?
It down. Came from the gas station when I was loaded up my car with gasoline. Went inside to get you a snack. Didn't get myself anything. And this is the type of thank you that I get.
Wow, Slick Rick asked for Randy and asked them to put it on my tab. Ha. Wow. I may have to do that.
There's going to be about 12 Slick Ricks at the Boulevard tomorrow asking for Randy and putting it on Garza's tab.
Be careful there. You better call them. All right, Zach with the aces. Let's see what happens here.
He's trapping here, trying to get Logan to double him up.
Good flop for aces, obviously.
Yes, Zach getting very, very sneaky here, and this might pay off for him. Checks. Logan on the button and reaching for chips. So a very, very nicely played hand here from Zach. Doing a little bit of Hollywood here. This plan is working to perfection for him. If you got me beat, so be it. Willing to trap, to try and double up and be a true player in this tournament here. He just makes the call. What's it, 215? Okay. 215 I call. Let's see a turn card. Zach will check again, and let's see if Logan goes for the double barrel. Here comes the check from Zach. Plan working to perfection, or he might lead this turn. I don't think so. Yeah, no.
Check.
1.2 in the middle.
The trapper.
Might see another small bet from Logan. Nope, checks it. Not willing to go for it.
Ooh, Seti Maggette.
A good bluff card. Wouldn't mind see Zach checking this one more time. Playing like he has a 6 or a 4 here. I would love to see a check from Zach on this river. Would love it.
Chad S with the super chat. A little piece of the 7K pot I won on the 5-5 PLO table at the lodge last night. Going to use some of that to fire a bullet at the main event this weekend. Fantastic, Chad.
Zach doesn't look to be going for the check. Looks to be going for a bet on this river. But who knows? Action's still on him. What's he going to do? Goes for the bet. That's going to do it for the
That's
hand.
going to do it. Jake Stein, no, you cannot bring a kegerator to the lodge. My goodness. Kegerator. You can bring your own beer, and we have refrigerators, but... So, Jimmy Bluffett, how are you? There was 38,000 up top, but these three players we were told about 20 minutes ago have decided to do a chop and play for. They're going to take $1,000 out of the prize pool, split the rest, about $26K and change each. They're going to play for $1,000, and they are going to end the trophy. It probably hasn't happened yet on this stream, but we were told about 20 minutes ago. The delay is 30 minutes, so very shortly we'll probably be seeing a discussion. Big bet. All in. Logan with ace-4. And Zach will fold. There's the man himself, Anthony Chester, the tournament director here at the Lodge, who's between him and Joe S., the Grand Poobah, put on one hell of a series. These two guys know what the hell they're doing. I'm telling you, it was, so far, knock on wood, it's been a flawless event.
Little color up, it looks like. Plaques will be in play. So let's get these chips off. Let's enter the plaques. Still at the lodge. No longer. Don't be mistaken for Monte Carlo. It's the lodge. Round Rock. Exit 251. The Lodge Mahal. 60 tables. Poker paradise. Bring a bathing suit. Bring a drink with an umbrella in it. Who cares? Come to the lodge. Win some money. Have a good time.
My pleasure, Poobah. You know, I'm not just saying that, dude. You killed it. I know we talked to you on a stream right before Millionaire Mayhem, and you said that this is going to be the biggest week of your career, and you just nailed it. You were like the Olympic gymnast, going for gold, needing a 10.0, Went off the vault. Triple Lindy in the air. Landed it. Got the 10. Keep up the good work, buddy.
Triple Lindy in the air, huh?
Very aggressive.
I like the new sound bites. Not that one, but the one that you put on about Will Ferrell.
Of course you like it. It's the only suggestion you ever had to the soundboard.
How that one wasn't in there from the get-go.
But we have an all-in versus Ace-King. So speaking of that,
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
we have a race for Zach's life. Will the 10s hold? I think they will.
I bet they will. I'll bet you sandwich they hold.
No deal.
There, they do hold. There's the straight. 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. And a big double up from Zach. Wow. Dan G., who's still in here with a smile on his face, says, Grand Poobah, best poker room I've ever played in. Fantastic. Love hearing that. And I just heard they want to talk numbers. I don't think. Let's listen in.
They look to be having a little resistance there.
Now, I think
Now-
after that loss, yeah, after that hand where Zach held up, he said it changes everything now. So they called the floor over. And now they're going to talk numbers and get probably an ICM chop numbers, and then it'll go from there. Nakia says, I'm so excited the progress the Lodge has made in the past 2 years. I'm proud of my amazingly talented husband and all of the staff at the Lodge. We are too, Nakia. Jake Stein says, Joe S. is the consummate professional. Hats off to you, sir. You in the Lodge Mahal on a rocket ship to the moon. Jake Stein. Jimmy Bluffett, love the Lodge felt. Easy on the eyes, well done, nice layout team. Thank you, Jimmy Bluffett. It means a lot coming from you. I know you are a big part of a lot of streams, and I respect your opinion, and thank you.
See you later, Steven. You have a good night.
Bye-bye, Steve-O.
We'll talk to you soon. These gentlemen still got the computer out, getting down to the nitty-gritty.
They're going to plug in an ICM chop and see what that means. While we're doing that, let me tell you a little bit about who's coming to the Lodge. On this Saturday, Mariano and Rampage, along with DQ, and a host of characters, including the Poker Traveler, Bart Hanson, Bones, Big Daddy, Chaz, and so many more. That'll be this Saturday. On October 11th and 13th, Ryan DePaulo comes to the Lodge, and he'll play on the stream on both of those nights. Then, in what I am titling the Battle of the Commentators, Norm Chad and Lon McCarran will come to the Lodge.
Lon who?
Lon McCarran.
Okay.
And we will have a match. Skull Mike and I versus Lon McCarran, Norm Chad. One player from each team will be in the booth commentating. One player from each team will be on the felt playing along with 7 other teams that are tag teams. So it'll be tag team night at the Lodge, but chief among them is going to be the Battle of the Commentators, Norm Chad, Lon McCarran against Slick Rick, Skull Mike. They're going to be here January 12th. That is going to happen, folks. January 12th. Mark it in your calendars. We are so excited. So many players have come up to me and said, man, of all the people you brought to the lodge, I'm so excited that Norm, Chad, and Lon McCarron are coming here. It's a big deal.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun night.
And then, of course, November 6th, tribute to the veterans. If you are a veteran and want to play on the stream that night, as we tribute all veterans, get in touch with Skull Mike. SkullMikePoker@gmail.com. Let them know you're interested. We do have a lengthy list. There's a distinct possibility that we will have a rotation, maybe every hour or so. We'll bring in a new group because we want to get as many folks involved in the stream and say thank you to all the veterans. That'll be November 10th. November 6th is our party out in Vegas. If you want to go to the party, as a thank you, we said long ago, if we can get to 12,000 subscribers, 12,500, we will go out to Vegas and have a party. Well, we're long past that. We're at 16,300 subscribers. But we're going to have a party to say thank you out in Vegas. It'll be on the top of the Planet Hollywood in the penthouse suite, 4,500 square feet, overlooking the Bellagio fountains. We'll have alcohol, we'll have good company, and we'll have some hors d'oeuvres, 7 to 9:30 p.m., and then after that we can all walk over in single file line, holding hands, to Caesar's Palace, where they're going to hold a couple tables for us, high limit and a lower limit, and if you want to play poker, we'll all go play some poker.
He wants his Nate wants $300.
And then we just look. Why don't we all take like 25K and then play for the rest? Or whatever, 25? I want 27.5. I want 27.5. Look, it's 324 for me. What are you getting? I don't know. 27. What's the number? 26,650. We can play for a total of $1,000. Well, and then it starts at 450. You guys.
Maxwell K. Wood, $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you staying up after the chop. Love the late night content. Excited you got Bart Hansen coming. He's my favorite value better. Bart lives in Austin. Been on the stream many times. They're discussing the chop right now. You guys take me so literally.
Everybody 350 save. You play for 1050 the trophy, the beats, and the stream. All right, here we go.
And there you go. That's how you see how a chop is made. They're going to play for the trophy right now, and about $1,000 each player is going to walk away with about 26,000. And it is a little anticlimactic, I know, but as you know, with tournament poker, players can do this. We can't control it. Jimmy Bluffett, $20 super chat. Skull Mike, Slick Rick, be proud, gentlemen, of what you've done and where you are going. Congrats on everything. Hope to see you in Vegas. Jimmy, I really would love to meet you. Seriously. I see you in other chats, and folks, I think what we're going to do, it's a little anticlimactic now to play for 750 in a tournament so big, so we may actually call it.
Come back on Saturday night, and we'll be streaming again on Sunday and Monday for the main event. Because now it's just going to be a jam fest here. So
Yeah, they're playing for $750,000 and the trophy.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So, Skull, your final thoughts here?
Yeah, it was exciting stuff. A good tournament. Some of our lodge's regulars.
Okay.
Yeah. And
All
we'll,
right.
we'll be back on Saturday for the 25-50 game with all our regulars. You guys tune in for a good one.
All right, we'll see you Saturday on Poker Night at the Lodge. Take care, everybody.